Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Everyday Technology. Nate here, back at you with another video. And a few months ago, as you all may know, I made a video all about me building my first gaming PC, my $500 gaming PC build. So in that video I said if you guys really wanted it, I would do a benchmark video. So that's what this is going to be today. I'm going to be benchmarking this PC on 3D Mark and a few other benchmarking apps to give you a better idea on how this PC performs. So without any more said, let's get right into the video. Okay, so as you can see on the screen right here, I have 3D Mark all loaded up. I have the demo because, you know, I'm not rich. I can't just be shelling out $30 for a software. So we're gonna run that and we are gonna launch it and see how this PC performs. Now, in the build overview video that I made, I did go over all the specs. So if you want a really in-depth look on what is inside this PC and how I built it, then go over and check that video out before you finish watching this video. I'll have it linked down below, or you can check it out in the card above. And also, I would just like to, before we get into the benchmarking, just briefly go over the basics of what's in this. I'm not going to go crazy in depth, but I'll just go over the components that I have in here. So it's running a Ryzen 5 1600, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM that I believe is at 3200 hertz. And it also features the MSI GeForce 1650. So for a computer around $500, I believe it to be pretty well rounded when it comes to the CPU, RAM, and the graphics card. So as you can see, 3D Mark is all loaded up, and now I'm going to be running Time Spy. So let's get started and let's see what this PC can do. Okay, so 3D Mark Time Spy just finished a little while ago, and this PC ended up scoring around 3,500. It actually got 3,497, which isn't too bad considering the CPU and GPU pair-up that I have and that I was constrained to a $500 budget. So it fell generally right around smack dab in the center compared to other computers on 3D Mark's website with the similar specs. So now that we're done with 3D Mark, let's move on to Cinebench. Alright, so the Cinebench rendering has ended, and the $500 PC ended up ranking 8 on Cinebench's list, which isn't too bad. It scored higher than a 2.6 and 2.3 gigahertz Intel Core i7, so I guess that's pretty good. I am not that knowledgeable when it comes to benchmarking. This is a whole new field for me, so if you haven't noticed already, I don't really know a whole lot what I'm talking about. So the Unigen Heaven benchmark just finished, and the average FPS that my computer ended up getting was around 80. The score was around 2000, and the minimum FPS was around 35. The max was around 173, which isn't that bad for $500. I had the resolution on 1920 by 1080 and the quality was on high. So judging from the scores that I've gotten, I would say that if you're just looking for a full HD 1080p PC that can run really high-end titles at least 60 frames per second, then the $500 gaming PC is definitely going to be something you're going to want to look into. Now, as I said in my build video about this, I did not get the video idea like from my own brain. I actually watched a video by the Toasty Bros, so I'll have that link down below. They went over a lot of things that I didn't, and they also came up with most of the parts. However, I did improvise here and there, so I can say that some of the ideas was partially my own. And yeah, if you want the full build list, I'll have it linked down below in the description, where you can pick up some of the parts if they're still available. A lot of the parts are a lot more expensive than they were when I first bought them. So if you add up the price list of all the parts, then it'll probably end up being more around 700, but hopefully the prices will eventually go down after all this craziness is over, and I think they've already started to go down, so that's pretty promising as well. And yeah, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I'll have more build videos coming very soon. I'm getting a ton of new cases, a ton of new parts. Yeah, so that's it, everybody. Here it is, my PC benchmark video. I know I haven't done one of these before, so it's kind of new to me, but you know, gotta break the ice somewhere. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you a better idea on how this PC performs right here. And if you like PC type of videos, I'm going to be having a lot more of those coming very soon, so stay tuned, along with, you know, some other reviews of headphones and things like that. So if you like all that stuff and you're excited for what's to come, hit the subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.